If I actually want to keep this music going in the background. Okay, hang on, let me change this up a bit. I've got some chill tunes happening in the background, but I don't know if this is what I want to roll with while I'm breaking this off. There we go. Let's do this instead. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, so let's try this again. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Greetings once again to all my nibblings out there in the world, my nieces and nephews. My name is Uncle Fonzo. Greetings to also you, and you, whoever you might be. Just come by to check out my stream. Today I am going to go over the basics of something called Gridsome. Gridsome is a static site generator for the Vue world, Vue community, Planet Vue as I call it. It is sort of in the same vein as Gatsby, if you're from React, if you're familiar with Gatsby, which is also a static site generator, right? Gridsome. What's cool about Gridsome is that it pulls in data from multiple sources that you can then reconfigure and redesign for your, presentation, right? As you wish, right? Here I'm landing on the main Gridsome page, where gridsome.org, where you can see kind of what it's one of its key big deal things is about. Yeah. So you can bring in your data from headless content management systems, any various selections here. You get data from API endpoints, CSV files, JSON, whatever. You can also pull in Markdown, right? Either local Markdown files or whatever else you might have out there, right? Based content management system, whatever. All that stuff gets pulled in, can then be accessed via the data layer that is powered by GraphQL, which we'll talk about later. And then you can then generate that when you deploy. It'll pull in all that data, generate your static site that you've designed based on that data, pulling from the GraphQL data layer, right? And then you can have it posted on something like Netlify, AWS, Vercel, Amazon S3, whatever, right? Any static web host or CDN, yeah. So I've got an app that I built out before that's going to eventually be the code that replaces my blog, right? So I got an old blog, very, very old, that's been sitting out here. So I'm getting into the reasons of why I'm using this thing, right? And I've been really kind of I stopped back in 2014 on this blog, but I've been putting my content out on Gist, right? So I wanted something where I could pull from my old blog site as well as my postings in Markdown on Gist, right? The ones that I have public. As I turn the mountain of private ones out to the public, they would get then displayed onto the site, right, as part of the blog, right? That's kind of the workflow I want to get into. So this old site is going to be translated into Gridsome. At least that's the goal of the project. And I kind of started that before, so I'm going to just rebuild the thing that I built already as kind of a basic, both a note to myself and to whomever else that might be useful to, basics about Gridsome and how Gridsome works, right? So here we go. Hopefully I can get this done in a considerable less amount of time than I originally built it out. All right, so let's see. We took talk about all the other cool stuff. What does this mean, right? installation. So yeah, let's start a new. Let's get cracking on a new installation here. So we're gonna. How would you normally install Gridsome? Normally, you would look on the install page. Let's see. Go back to. Let's go back. And look for install. And you would install the CLI tool. Gridsome has a CLI tool. I've already done this, and I did mine's on Yarn, I think, Yarn or NPM. I think I did it on Yarn, yeah. And you set it global, and this is basically an incantation that you would use. You plop that in, and then you would run it, right? Now mine's is already installed, so I'm not going to do that part all over again. But then you'd go ahead and you would create your project. So that I will do. So let's do this. Let's start from the beginning, and we'll say create. What am I going to call this? Create. Yeah, let's say news in. Yeah, news in blog portfolio. Yeah, something like that. News in blog portfolio. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll start something like that. All right. So we hit that puppy. Oh, my bad. Let's get rid of that E, because my brain is always thinking that there should be an E there. Woohoo! All right. This will take a moment for it to do its thing. See the little green things doing their green thingness. Uh-oh. Explosions. Failed to install dependencies with Yarn. Please enter. Hang on, let's see this. Please enter project directory and install dependencies with Yarn or npm manually, then run develop. Okay. Okay. So let's do ls. All right, we've got the one that we are going to build out here. Then that's the one I built out before. So it's news in. Let's log into that, and let's see. We got stuff here. Cool. Let's say it's a Yarn install. I think it's Yarn install, right? Let's see. We're gonna find out. All right, because we're doing it live. Groovy sauce, groovy sauce, groovy sauce. Looks like we have some groovy sauce. Okay. Hopefully nothing will explode. Otherwise, I will have to fix it. All right, cool. That's rolling. And yeah, let's clear that out the way, and then we'll do Gridsome develop to see if this puppy actually loads. Let's do ls. Great, all that stuff has changed. Now let's do Gridsome develop. Let's see, all right, okay, cool. All right, and yeah, let's go to that. Let's go to that location. Yeah, let's do that 8080. 8080. But hello world, yay! Okay, cool. So now we've got that rolling, and I'm thinking, how do I want to do this? Do I want to keep that rolling inside the same thing? Yeah, I think so. All right, let's do this. Let's pop this open to another thingamabob, and then I'll do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, something I just did that I didn't want to do. I'm gonna move this off screen for a second because I don't want it to be too distracting while I fix this little problem. CD name. Right, and okay, let's pop that back open. Right, there we go. And we're gonna move that back over here. now let's go over here. I'm kind of, that's getting all jacked up. Let's see. So let's do this. Let's bring that back over. Actually, I should have this as a separate window. That's what I should do. And then now you're down here, and now you can come back over here. I can put you back in the screen. Where's my mouse? There we go. Yeah, let's move you back in the screen. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, because I need to see both the code and the script. So that's what we'll do. We'll do it like this. Pop that open, and all right, groovy. All right, sorry about that. Just had to rearrange some things on the screen there. Put some things behind the curtain, as it were. All right, so we got that. We got that running. Let's open you up in my editor. Woohoo! Okay, cool. All right, now, all right. Default starter for Gridsome. So let's do some thought process here. Well, first let's investigate the what just got generated, right? The layout will be very similar if you've done any framework work before. So we've got our package.json file, woohoo, and Gridsome server and Gridsome config. These will play in later on when you need to do some special wirings to get certain things running, like the GraphQL setup and everything. But right now we'll be kind of hanging out in this area, the source directory. They got pretty cool little documented README file thingies in here, so you can kind of see what each folder is supposed to be about, right? If I go into template, for instance, I pop that open. Templates for GraphQL collections should be added here. To create a template for a collection called WordPress post, create a file named WordPress post.vue in this folder, right? And then a nice little link to the documentation on the site that tells you about templates and everything. Documentation of the Gridsome site is pretty tight, pretty cool. Just like the Vue.js documentation, like the how they handle that documentation on the Vue.js project, which is like chef's kiss, right? So let's keep navigating through these suckers. README, so kill that. In the pages folder, we've got pages are usually used for normal pages or for listing items from a GraphQL collection. Add.vue files here to create pages, right? So this folder and this folder will be interesting in a moment. So let me just go ahead and look at README for layouts here. Layout components are used to wrap pages and templates. Layout should contain components like headers, footers, or sidebars that will be used across the site, right? So our default layout is going to be sitting inside this file. And then components that will be imported to pages and layouts to this add components that will be imported to pages and layouts to this folder, right? So the components that you will end up using on your pages would go into the components folder, right? Those things that you would usually import into like a page layout would start off in your pages, right? And think of like layouts as like the main layout structure for all of the pages on the site, right? Or if you have subsections, you want to change the layout there, that's where that would go as well, right? All right, so what else here? What else I got in my notes? I used to wrap pages and templates, right. Main diff between Gridsome. Oh yeah, so do I want to get into Gridsome and Nuxt? I'm not really sure. If you go back to the main page, I think, yeah, they talk about Jamstack on their page because that's what Gridsome is kind of like in that Jamstack world, right? it fits better in my head if I think of it as just like a static site generator. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense to me. Where am I looking for there was a page in here that kind of gave you the breakdown. Maybe it's the front, maybe it's the landing page. Fast by default, easy local development, PWA ready, Gridsome generates static PWAs, build on the Jamstack, safe self-deployment. I'm looking for the thing where it says, hey, this was based on GraphQL. God, it's just okay. This was based on the thing that you just mentioned 5 minutes ago that you can't remember right now. Gatsby.js. There we go. Let's see. I don't see the page. Where is that page? Deploy, render, blah 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 blah. Follows PRPL pattern, smart linking, blah 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 blah. I should have. Maybe I should have had that particular thing sitting up. Let's see. Hello. Okay, that's us. Well, all right. I'm eating up time trying to find this particular thing. Core concepts, deployment, directory structure, right? Project configuration. Let's see. What else? Pages, collections. A group of nodes, and each node contains fields for custom data. Collections are useful if you're going to have blog posts, tags, products, etc. on your site. So this will go into like part 2 of this little Gridsome series that I'm going to try to build. All right, I can't find a particular page that I'm hunting for. Maybe I'll run into it later on as we keep building this thing out. So let me just get into it. Let's close that down, and I'm not going to talk about this just yet. All right, so let's talk about structuring and planning, right? So I should start the same way with this one that I did before, and that would be to create a new repo for it and have organization of the things I'm going to build out on it, right? So here you see in an older, like version 1 of this that I did on my Twitch channel, and kind of seeing like the Trello like projects feature that's in GitHub now, right? So I'm going to do that same thing. Let's go over here and let's create a new repo, and let's say I'm going to call this Zenblog portfolio. All right, we'll call this Zenblog portfolio. That which will become the new Zen portfolio. Okay. Public, let's keep that public. I don't need a git ignore because the git ignore is already in here. Gotta read meet, all that good stuff. Let's see. Vigilant potato. Choose a license. We will choose a license later, but we will pop that open over here. So let's do this. And we are going to do this. Okay, don't need to do that for that, but we are going to do this. Git init. Start the git situation going. Git init. Git add all. Git commit. Actually, git status, because I want you to see all that. And then let's do git commit. Nice info message. Starting again. Starting another. Okay, there we go. I guess we're creating a new branch now. Get branch minus m main. Okay. All right, and this one we're going to grab like so. Where's my mouse? Let's copy that, pop that over here, and paste that puppy in here. All right, there we go. And now git push minus u virgin main. Okay, and hopefully nothing explodes in my face. If it does, I'll have to fix it. All right, cool. Nice. Now, here we go. Fantastic. Let's add to our git ignore dot idea. I think I care about dot idea being set up inside the git thingy. All right, so we'll do that. Okay, and we'll get rid of these readme messages from the readme thingies. All right, and we'll get rid of that one too. Okay, so now we'll pop open projects, excuse me. Usually I like doing issues and milestones. That's what I'm used to mostly. I'm trying to get the hang of projects here on GitHub. So let's crack open a new one. And we'll call this MVP, Minimal Viable Product. And we'll say, yeah, maybe MVP to-dos, just like we did before. Okay, cool. The minimal, viable product for deployment. Minimal viable product for deployment. Okay. Most basic features. That which is the most basic feature set required to make it useful. Okay. To mope it useful? Yeah, to mope it useful. Oh, to make it useful. All right. Feature. Okay, feature. All right, and one L for useful. We can spell all the things now. Okay. Alright, so cool, and we got that. Project template, save yourself time, a pre-configured project board template. Is project template? What's that? What's in the drop down? None, basic Kanban. Automated Kanban style board with built-in triggers to automatically move issues, and ooh, that's sexy. What's that? Automated. Okay, to move issues and pull requests across to do, in progress, and done columns. Yeah, that's a note right there to mention, right? Because that's what we're going to do. To do, in progress, and done. Let me stick that into the notes here. What is it? Installation, core concepts, cool, building the site, old site, review and discuss. Yeah, we're going to get that going. And let's say project board, GitHub. All right, so I'm kind of adding this to the list of things in the show notes here. Probably should be doing this after the fact, but I'm here now. All right. Okay, cool. This is cool. This is something I want to play around with later on. Automated Kanban with reviews. Oh, sweet. Everything included in the automated Kanban template with additional triggers for pull request reviews. Bug triage. Triage and prioritize bugs with columns for to do high priority, low priority, closed. Yeah. All right. So to do, progress, and done. Right. In progress. Right. Yep. In progress and done. So let's put that in here. So all right, we got that. Create the puppy. Add a column. So, to do. What are the presets? To do. Planned but not stated. Oh, okay, fine. Okay. Okay, column name, to do. Move issues here when newly added, reopened, if closed. Move pull request here when newly added, reopened. All right, so create column, to do. Let's say, I wish this, why does this like tiny like that? That's kind of whack. To do, should like, I don't know, like open up. In progress. Move issues here when reopened. If closed issue and the project reopens, it will automatically move here. Aha. Move pull request here when newly added, reopened, approved by reviewer, pending. Okay, so, oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I'm just going to name you in progress. Mm-hmm. And we're going to say done. Presets, done, and we're going to name you done. Okay, all right, so yeah, this play some more with this later on. All right, so I want to kind of cheat and just snatch up the other ones that I had on the other board without having to like rethink everything again. So let me do that. I'm going to kind of snatch that sticky over here for now, and then I'm going to go back to oh yeah, don't need that because I got that already. Really, that's going to be about the API thing later on, so we don't care about that right now. Let's get back to this. Pop that open. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? So let's go look at repos. I want to see a list of my repositories. All right, there's the old one. And here is the project list that I did in the old one. There we go. To-dos. Pop that open so we can see it. All right, cool. I just want to replicate these really. So what is the first to do? Sections, right? We got to have sections. Let's see, project sections. Okay, so we're gonna have an about section. About me. That's gonna be an about section. What do I want to say about that? Do I need to say anything about that? Who, maybe, where, and what? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so that'll be that. And now we're going to need a projects section. Projects. We'll say 3 solid apps. 3 solid apps. Title. The tech they use. Links. Let's see. Yeah. Repo link. Live link. Repo link, live link. Repo link 3 solid links, tile, tech, repo link, live link. Let's see that. Links to repo code, images. Oh yeah. Images, right. So screenshots, right? Screenshots. Okay, pop that in there. Contact, education contact. Contact, socials, email. Yeah. What else? Education. You know what? I'm really thinking I want to put in my nice little background music here so you can actually hear it. So hang on, I'm gonna pop this on. There we go. A little background music while we do this. Okay. That might be better. Education. Okay, education. Let's see. Do I want to put... Yeah. I think I want to say something like... Yes, it's kind of really what I want to do with that. So I'll get into that once I build it out. Okay, cool. All right, so, oh yeah, and blog, which is really just, I really just want to, oh shoot. Can I select this text? I want to edit you maybe. Come here, give me this. Copy. And I'll close that, and I'm gonna pop you in here like that. Blog. Let's see. Daily, weekly battle notes. Yeah. Somebody in my stream called it battle notes. I thought it was cool. So I think I'm going to use that name. Oh, maybe I'll call it battle notes. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see. Stack Overflow API. Yeah. Just API, right? Learning goals. Right. Tumblr data. Pulling in Tumblr data. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we'll pop that in here. Yeah, okay, so other details, right? So these are the main sections, right? And kind of like what each section should be about on the page. Sidebar nav should collapse at desktop view. Yeah, that's a thing to think about. Sidebar nav. Collapse at desktop view. Okay. Put that on there, something like that. Is that something we want to do with that? Project, education, it does. As a viewer, I can see future learning goals. Yeah. Oh, testimonial section. Yeah, somebody mentioned testimonial section. That's a good thing. Testimonial section. That's a good idea. Yeah. Future learning goals. Did I see that on here? Education, my story. Oh yeah, learning goals. Right. Yeah, that might be redundant to put that in. I'll keep that here like that for now. Testimonials, parallax. Yeah, this parallax idea. Let's edit that. Snatch that up from over here. And we'll pop you in here. Alright, so that's kind of a CSS style thing. Oh yeah. These are other like feature requests, right? Other random feature requests of how I want to kind of build this out. Copy, paste this. Okay, cool. Boom. Alright, there we go. Now, alright, so now we got all that. add, boom. So now we have our to-dos, right? Solid. So I can drop this out, bam. Hope that didn't hurt your eyeballs too much as I pop that back on. We'll cover it up a little bit here like this. Okay, so let's merge this back up in here. There we go, groovy. And we'll turn off that guy, and we'll bring that guy back over. And yeah, let's dive in. So the first bunch of to-dos that we're going to do is really just getting the nav going and the sections kind of split out, right? So let's see. Let's do the about me. Let's think about the nav and the about me. So I've got Vuetify set up because I'll be using Vuetify in this particular project, and let's kind of dig through this. Let's see. Oh well, first let's create our about me page, right? Our about page. Now we already have an about page here. Let's see, because that's going to be, this is what you're seeing here in the actual site. Where is he at? Right, so you're getting in the way now of my brain. So let's put you over here, right? So that's the, you get links, so you can kind of see how linking works already on Gridsome. See, there's a regular hard link there. And let's see, let's go back to the Gridsome. Hey, the home page there. That should go back to the same home page. Yep. Docs and GitHub. All right, so let us begin. Which way do I want to do this? See, default is of course grabbing the site name in the header. Hello world. Home and about, these are our G links, Gridsome links that work like a router. And it looks like we have router links. Okay. See the hard about, right? All right, and here's the query thingy that is pulling data from GraphQL. That's no data's in there right now. And of course, our default CSS stuff that's sitting out here. Okay, so let's just dive in. We want to get Vuetify up and running, right? So how do we get Vuetify up and running? Introduction, why Vuetify? Let's see. Getting started. The easiest way to try Vuetify is to use our CodePen template. This template is used by example, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so how do we want to get Vuetify going? Let's see here. Let's static. Right, we gotta do some installation here. So installation options such as Nuxt and Vue press visit installation. The easiest way to Vuetify is to use a CodePen template. Blah 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 blah. Guide on how to do it via CDN. This is installation here. Oh, interesting. The current version of Vuetify does not support Vue 3. Support for Vue 3 will come with the release of Vuetify v3. Oh, interesting. So, wait. So Vuetify that I was using before was only working in Vue 2. When creating a new project, please ensure you selected Vue 2 from the Vue CLI prompts, or that you are installing to an existing Vue 2 project. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we got that. And where is this? Oh, okay. Alpha. Got an alpha. Rebuilt for Vue 3 using composition API. Nice. All right, so this will be. All right. So this will be a detail to pick up on in a different project. But for now, we're just gonna roll with this. What did I have in here? Let's see. Wait, hang on. Where is the package JSON file? There we go. All right, so I'm gonna Julia Child this real quick and snatch this out. And let's go to dependencies, and we're gonna pop this in. There we go. And then we're going to hit yarn install, and we're going to grab that, and there you go. Now that's set. Was there anything else that we had to yeah, the other stuff isn't there yet. So, all right, so Vuetify, we're not there just yet, so we don't need that. All right, was there any other incantations or wirings that I had to do to get this working? I don't remember. I do know that this about page is going to disappear. So I might as well just whack that now. That's, okay, yeah, let me whack this now. Let me clean up some of this other stuff that's kind of in the way. Whack that. What else do I need to kill? It's a default. No. Oh, the yeah, what does this look like right now? Yeah, this all of this craziness is gonna go away. So let's we're gonna change that out once we get the well, let me see, is this, now that I got that wired up there, no, don't need that. Next install, Webpack install. What was there? Electron, Cordova, VPress, nightly builds. Oh, Electron. Oh, we're gonna mess with that for sure. Okay, Webpack, huh? Yarn add Vuetify, right? Okay. Once installed, locate your Webpack config. Don't think we had that in. Oh, and I don't see anything else that was necessary to get this up and running. So we're going to test this out. Man, curious that it doesn't, that there's like no, well, I guess maybe not that curious. VuePress, yeah, I definitely want to play with the VuePress too, but let's see, nightly builds. All right. So anyway, let's see if this is doing what I want it to do right now. And I'm going to go back, and I need to see some UI stuff. Let's see, what was the name of this thing? We need navigation drawer. Yeah, navigation drawer, right? Draw, navigation drawer, navigation drawer. Let's see. So where are you at? V navigation. Navigation drawers, bingo. Okay, cool. This is what I want. Yeah. All right, dashboard photos about. See, make sure that my head isn't like covering up too much stuff down here. Here, let me move this up some. There we go. There we go. All right, solid. That looks decent. And let's get a little extra light in there. Okay, all right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna play with, oh, that was not bad either. All right, I'm gonna play with, I think this one? Yeah, vcard, navigation drawer, permanent, application context, da 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 da. Okay, cool. So, how do I want to call this in? Well, let's see, we're going to definitely whack all of this stuff, right? So all of this stuff is going to get, oh wait, slot. Wait, where do we, okay, wait, we can't get rid of slot. Slot has to stay, but slot needs to be wrapped up in something, right? So let's get rid of header. And we're going to get rid of this. Get rid of this stuff. Tap. And let's see, what to do. vmain, and that's going to be vmain, because we've got, where are you at? Oh, you don't mention that there, do you? You don't, which means I'll have to talk about it. All right, so vmain, we'll wrap you up in vmain. Slot, slot is the thing that, if you remember, if you're familiar with Rails or like or React, right, and you have that little app.js file where everything kind of gets funneled into the app.js file, right? If I remember that correctly, there's that little one line that the other components are actually feeding into on the page, right? Rails has a similar thing too. I forgot the name of the thing, but I'll laugh if it actually turns out to be slot, but I don't think it's slot. But that's what this is, right? So everything gets fed through slot on the main page, on the default view. So yeah, okay, so main is gonna have a layout thing later on. Don't know if I want to get into that right now. But yeah, okay, yeah, because there's layout, right. Because we hear the styles that came with it automatically. Let's get rid of that. And let's see, all right, so that's that for main, but we need, what do we need? We need to wrap you in VApp too. Wait, hang on. Is this the one that is this the one that I'm looking for? Application subtext, right? That turn small. Okay, that's on a card. vcard, right? V navigation to a vcard height. Where is that coming from? All right, so let's keep pushing. The divider, let's see. Which one am I looking for? Yeah, no, it was either this one or this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. And then the data. But why V? Okay. Oh, I can't do alpha. Oh, interesting. Oh, right. Forgot that's a material design framework. Vue.js is a Vue UI library and with beautifully handcrafted material components. No design skills required. Blah 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 blah. Get cracking. Right. Okay, so this is alright. So that's the alpha. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I'll go back to this. I'm like, okay, I'm hesitating because I have a specific. Oh, but this is inside this. Wait, but where's the 4? I remember that being 400. Yeah. Wait. All right. Let me grab this. That's all the content. But this is the card that sits in the drawer. Hang on. Grab this whole thing for a second here. Let's grab all of you. Copy that, and then we're going to stick that. Paste that puppy here. Now I changed something. I've been changing a bunch of stuff actually, but yeah, there's the divider. Right. Navigation. Oh yeah. This is okay. I know why. This is going to break because we need to be in a. We need to have this wrapped right. So that's why we need to have that right. And then everybody fits inside this. Copy. Wait, come here. I want that cut actually. Okay, wait, come here. Grab that. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Cut, get down here. And oops, nope. Not there. Paste. There we go. Paste. Let's see. All right, there we go. Got that groovy. Okay, so now let's see this. Nope. Where you at? Here you go. All right, cool. Everything is now against the side. Groovy. Let's see. Let's change that to. And we'll say this. All right, so that's groovy. We don't see anything though, so why do we not see any of the things? Well, because we don't have the code configured, right? Right. We see script. We don't even have script in here. We just have style and the static thingamabob. So let's grab that, and we're gonna grab this. We're gonna put that there, and there it is. Now we've got some basic data happening on default thingy. Oh, right. Material design. Right. Because Vuetify is using material design, we've got to set up this other part of this thing. Getting started. Blah, 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 blah. Hang on, I'm not quite where I thought I was. Installation. Doesn't actually break that down here. Okay. Let's see. How did we get? Oh, excuse me. How do we get that to show up properly? Let's see. Material design to show up properly. Let's see here. No templates. So there, that's not that. And then that's that. But where? Nope. Nope. Something. Why is the material design part not working? Why am I not seeing what I expect to see? And also, why is that still here? So, hang on, am I in the right spot? Maybe I'm not in the right spot. Right, things I have to look up. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, okay. What's the name of this thing? Inspect you. What's the name of you? Favicon. Great. Okay. It's got to be sitting in. Where is this sitting in? Pages. Main. Ah, there we go. There it is. There you are, hiding from me. Okay, so, but where's the instructions for that? The instructions for setting up material design, because Vuetify works with material design, but to get this to work with, to get a Vuetify 2 to work with Gridsome, hang on, let me see something. No, not in there. Okay. Material design icons, right, let's get that. Crack in and move that next to this because that should be working in tandem with this. I do not remember how I got this configured before, so I may just have to Julia Child this bad boy. So our main.js file, we can call in CDNs and whatnot, CDN content and stuff. So let's do some of that. Oh, there we go. There's another thing. See, I thought so. So we need to import Vuetify. We need to import Vuetify from Vuetify, right? And then what else? Now we've got we've got something with no color. Why is there no color? That's suspect. Why do I not have color? Let's see. Import. Vuetify dist. Vuetify.min.css. Okay, so now we've got that configured. Export view. Router head client is client. App options. Do not remember. Don't quite remember where I got that. App options. and then all of these three puppies. All right, so Julia Child that. Material design, font awesome, and Google Fonts. So we just snatched up some CDNs from Material Design Icons, Font Awesome, and Google Fonts. So now we'll be able to use those in our app. We've got Vue use Vuetify configured, so now that's going to wire in Vuetify. And let's see what happens. Aha, there we go. Now we can see this working in Gridsome. All right, cool. Okay, so that's in place now. Of course, if we click on anything, we won't see anything. Fantastic and great. All right. Using with CDN. Pull the latest version of Vue and Vuetify, allowing you to start playing with components. You can also use the Vuetify starter, CodePen, while not recommended to use CDN package and production environment, blah, 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 blah. CDN JS11 and Vuetify. Okay, yep. There we go. There's the material design icons, Vuetify, Minify.css. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Head. Viewport, content, and then that would be your, app new Vuetify options, icon font awesome 4. Okay, so so this is if you do it in the JavaScript file for main.js. But I wonder if, well, if you've got default Vue, I'm wondering. Because this will create the head links, right? These guys here, link href from side head. Okay, all right. So let's see. Let's keep pushing. So I got that going. Options, constant options, icons, font awesome. Vuetify fonts. Don't see font awesome in here. I'm trying to remember what triggered me to put this in here. What triggered that? And I'm thinking, because I have forgotten at this time, I'm thinking I had maybe font awesome. There was some font awesome in Gridsome. Font awesome in Gridsome. Was that a thing? The correct way to use font awesome icons in Gridsome. Adding SV. Oh, hello. Adding SVG icons. Oh, it's plain markup. Font awesome SVG icons per CSS using Vue inline loader. Here is an example where we have added an icon from feather icons as markup. The simplest way to use SVG icons is to just add them as normal markup, right? Using SVGs as components. Vue SVG loader. You'll need to update the webpack config. Font awesome SVG icons. Let's see. When the packages have finished installing, you'll want to create the main.js file in your project and add the following: font awesome icons, config library. Oh, interesting. Vue font awesome. See, instead of doing the CDN, there's another way of doing this. Add to CSS. You can now use icons anywhere. Font awesome icon. Aha. Fab GitHub. Okay. Purge CSS. If you're using purge CSS, you have to include font awesome class. Blah 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 blah. So different ways of doing this. Still not the specific way that I did before, and I don't recall why. Why we did it that way. All right, I'll have to figure that one out later on off screen. I'll make another video based on that. Okay, so let's keep pushing. Let's see, we got that Ruby. Fantastic. All right, so we have this showing up now. We've got this puppy showing up now. So now, let's come out of this and let's go back into default. Don't need package.json open either. And we're going to change these things to the to what we want them to be, right? So this is default. Yeah. So instead of dashboard, it's going to be about me. And let's see, MDI view board is going to become MDI human green variant with a URL that sends it to about me. With a little hashtag in front. Actually, I want to get into that just yet. Hang on, we're just going to keep that to get it to show up first. All right, cool. So we have that, and then the next one is going to be projects. Projects. View. Dashboard. Let's see. Help box. Book. Now, where am I getting these names from, right? Let's see. Reload. Yay. I'm getting them from inside Material Design. It's only because I've done it before, right? So let me show you how to get this sucker. So if I say book, I'll see all the different versions of a book that show up, right? Inside of the icons for Material Design. If I say, oh, and in my specific case, it just says book, right? So if I say something like, who is this? Human greeting. Human greeting. Yep, there's human greeting. Human greeting variant, right? So I would grab that, and then inside of Vuetify, inside of Gridsome, when using a material design thingy, you always have to put MDI in front of it, right? For material design icon, right? So that's that for that. And then let's see who's next. We're gonna do blog. We got blog, and then we've got. Oops, my bad. Wrong one. Then we've got. Who's after blog? We got blog. We got education. And the icon for education is going to be school, MDI, school. Shorten that out, not yet, and then next one will be title, contact, icon, MDI, okay, now let's see. Woohoo! Okay, cool. So you have a nice little navigation on the side. Our content is still kind of wonky, so we got to figure that out. Let's knock this out. Let's see if we can knock this out real quick. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? All right, so we're gonna have a page. This is going to be our main page. Our main page has layout, which, if I am looking at this correctly, layout goes to main.js, right? Layout, default layout. Default layout is, of course, our default view, which is this guy. So let's take a look at index. We got layout for index. We need things to live inside of layout. And right now we got gnarly stuff happening down here with our text. We got an image. That's our favicon. Where is this guy at? He's living in here somewhere. There he is. There's a favicon.png. And yeah, we're going to replace that guy with something else. Let's actually snatch him out of this and put him into a component called about. So we're going to create a new component, and that's going to be about, do I need to cap? Probably need to cap that. Please don't ask me again, just add it. And all right, so that's going to be our about thingy. And we're going to snatch that out. Let's see, where is he? Let's see, about, hello world, blah, 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 blah. Actually, all of that. I'm going to snatch all of that and snatch that. Say, cut that, put that into here. And from here, we're going to give me a title of, let's see, about me. It's going to modify that a little bit. And yeah, let's stick that back into the main one here. plug that into here. We're going to say, I'm going to bring that in here like that. Switch that over a bit. Okay. But now we got to import you, right? Because that's nice that that's sitting there, but there's no way to actually see import about from components slash about. Okay. Okay. Well, right, because we got that, we won't see anything, right? Because you'll scream at me. Arrows components templates should contain exactly one root element. If you're using a VF on multiple elements, okay, so one root element, right? Okay. Oh, components, right? So we've got default meta info. We need a components thingy. Components that will say okay about. All right, now the color is correct there. Let's see, is that? Oh nope, still jacked up. Okay. Why are you jacked up now? Who is jacked up? What's jacked up? Hello world. So let's go look. All right, sorry. So there's like about something about. Oh, right. That's not wrapped in anything. Right. You are not wrapped in a container, my friend. So section. Oh, jeez. Section ID equals about me. We're going to give you an ID. And I forgot that all of that had to be wrapped in a thing. All right, cool. So that's in play. All right, great, groovy. Now this is going to change to something else. Don't quite know just yet what, but hello world. Actually, I kind of do know what that's going to be. That's going to be. Hang on. That's going to be this. Jeez, come on. Really sucking at the Julia Child bit here. Copy that and plop that in here. Okay, there we go. All right, now, okay, great, groovy, yay! Now our content changes here. Now we just need to change that glorious face here from this particular image to a different image of Fonzo. Let's see, we got another image of Fonzo hanging out here, right? That's here in PNG. Can I bring, where are you at? Can I bring pictures? Where are you at? Where am I at? Okay, there we go. There I am. There's my glorious face. Let's use, kind of wondering at which me do I want to use is what I'm thinking. Can I bring you in here and just kind of like drop you in here? Where's the favicon spot? Favicon was in source, right? So can I just drag you in source, put you in source, copy this into thing? Yes, copy this into thing. Okay, cool. All right, groovy. So now instead of that, we're going to do fonts.jpg, and we're going to give you a nice little 50 treatment, right? Give you a nice little width of 50. That's sitting right there. So let's see. Groovy. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll have to edit that out. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's swap the. Let's see. What did I do with the CSS for this? All right. Well, we'll worry about that later. So we got about views stuff going, but don't quite know why it's still down here at the bottom just yet. Okay, so what's next? Let's do the next. Oh wait. About. So wait, we did all this craziness. Haven't gone back to. Hang on, I'm gonna pull this out just out of the way. So until we get to dealing with the gist, the API stuff, pull this out of here, put this in its own thing. Oh, we got 2 of these? Oh, that's the licensing repository thing. Okay. All right, so we got that. Okay, cool. Let's put you over here. Kind of hang out in the background. All right, groovy. Yeah. Now the to-dos. Yeah, I'm doing all this crazy stuff and haven't moved anything over into in progress, because that's what we're doing right now, in progress. And who else? Projects, contact, education, sidebar. Yeah, sidebar. And get sidebar going. Okay, all right. So let's go back over here. Now, or is it just that it's at the bottom of the page? Maybe that's just that it's at the bottom of the page. That's just it. All right, so let's see, who are the other space holders, so to speak. So we got about, and let's just build out the other components that sit inside of the main page here, right? The main pages, the main landing page. So we got, let's do a new one. View component, we're gonna make you the contact file. The next one after this will be projects. Okay, there's the projects file. Now this whole part of the process is just regular Vue stuff, right? We haven't gotten into anything that's specifically Gridsome just yet. All this is just Vue-y level layer stuff, right? So, coming up with component names and then having stuff display inside of them. Just to kind of speed this up, I am not going to do all of this by hand again, because that's just fracking redundant. And I don't want to be here all night. Maybe I have to speed up the video for this. But really here, copy paste, pop, you get the idea, right? So contact section. Does the contact section show up? Oh, yeah, we got that there, but we don't have you here. So let's put you in here, contact. And there we go. Now you show up. Okay. Contact information. These are just the links to my socials. Right now they didn't go anywhere. That's just the icons. There's one of them is a font awesome icon. The first one for GitHub is font awesome icon. All the other ones are material design icons. That's it. That's all that's going on right there. And a little background layer set up for the background, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no big deal. We got a container, row, column, 2 rows, 2 columns, a column in each row, 2 rows, a column in each row, and all fitting inside a container. Okay, so straightforward there with that. Let's whack that, turn that off, kill that, get that out, get that out the way, and then let's go on into what will become the education section. This is kind of neat. And let's see, education and projects actually. So projects is also another neat one that maybe I want to kind of spend some time talking about. Let's see. How do I want to explain this? Projects. Hang on. I'm kind of looking at vCard title. Where did I find what was the name of this vCard title? Okay, wait. Because I want to show what I did here. So basically we're just pulling. Hang on. What's the name of this thing? This is. Okay, there's vContainer, there's vRow, vCard, vImage, vCard title. What was the name of this particular UI thing? Here, get out the way, get started, whatever. Installation, features, UI components. Yeah, go away. Application avatar, badgers, banners. Cards. Okay, cards. Cards, okay. So basically you just kind of spend your time looking for components that you want to incorporate into your project, right? With Vuetify. And Vuetify is pretty straightforward. If you understand how components work, they'll give you a demonstration of the thing, and you'll be able to see the code and like what the props are for the component to change its properties, right? Let's see, they even have like a little code pen thing, so you can kind of futz around with stuff. That's a pretty neat. This is a pretty neat one. View source. You can kind of see how all that's laid out in the code, and you just grab the code and plug it into your app right inside of your Vue file, and you would go from there. So I have a card that I have already built out for the projects, right? So here's I'm gonna Julia Child that real quick. Hang on. And for those youngsters out there that don't know who the heck Julia Child is, she was like one of the original cooking ladies on television way back in the day, right? So like those public broadcasting shows and stuff. So she would do this cool thing where she talk about the things she's gonna build, and then instead of you having to watch every little detail of her redoing this thing, right? Because they didn't have that time to do that. They're trying to do everything like in an hour, like I'm trying to do, right? She would just say, put it, do you bake the pie for like 3 hours at 400 degrees, and then voila, it's perfect. She, pull out this perfectly made pie, and then like you see the perfectly made pie, right? It's freaking hilarious. Paste, boom. So here we go. I'm going to snatch up this code right here. Script. Okay, and projects, and okay, yeah, there's the data thingy. And okay, I'm going to can I grab this? I don't know if I can grab this like this. Copy. Can I grab this like this? I don't know. I'm going to find out. Paste. Okay, cool. So this is kind of janky, but I think it's kind of janky, but we'll see. Maybe it'll work. So yeah, so then I'm going to snatch the styles too, because we're already scoped, and my gut is saying, hey, talk about things being scoped, right? So again, like just regular Vue. This is what Vue does to keep the style that you're building on this particular page specific to the scoped to this particular component, right? To this specific page, right? Or component, right? So in our case, component here. So the style doesn't affect anything else except for this particular component, right? Yeah. So all right. So we got that, and now I'm going to put this in here. We're going to say, who's this project, right? Projects. Close that off. Done. And now I'm going to talk about what the heck is going on here. So I have this container for projects, which is a card that lives out here in the cards area. I think, oh, that's kind of neat. I want to mess with this at some point. But which one is it? Which one is it? Let's see. All right, I'm dreaming. I'm all stuck in my music here. I'm stuck in my head. So let me talk about this. So which one of these cards was this that I had? I thought it was one of these cards, but I don't see the specific. Oh wait, yeah, here it. I think. Wait, but it didn't have the Explorer thingy. But it was similar to this though. Shoot. Or was it this one? Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Media with text. Yep, it's this one. Yep. I think that's the one that I originally grabbed. Projects. So you'd see the name of the projects. Right. Let's see. Where's the V card? V-row. Okay, there we go. There's V-row. Cool. And then V-image. There we go. Yep. V-title card, project name. There we go. Okay, cool. So here is the specific one that I'm basing this off, that I start off with, right? You just kind of grab that and you stick it in there, and then you would iterate based on, like, okay, so here's vcard, right? And I can feed it a prop for v4 project and projects. How many projects I have that I'm going to display into this card. So I've got one card sitting here, and it's just going to loop for how many of these things that I have sitting in my data, right? So here I've just got 3 main projects. These are placeholders for right now, that are going to be sitting on the project, right? So here's projects, name, GitHub URL description, and then the image for that particular project, right? So then you'd see for project and projects, project.name, project.image, project.description, project.github. Ta-da! Right? All right. So yeah, let's see this on the screen. Let's see if anything blew up in our face here. All right, so there we go. We got 3 of these puppies, and there they all are. Right now, they're kind of stuck to each other and underneath the contact section, so we're going to worry about that next. Like, why is that in the wrong spot? But you kind of get the idea of where that's going, right? So let's see here if we can figure out what's the deal here. Index. So I've got, well, yeah, first of all, that's in the wrong spot. So let's move you down here and move you up here. And we'll do that with that. All right, cool. Project contact, project contact about. Okay, cool. So, yep. All right, great, groovy. Let's see. All right, great. All right, so there we go. A little bit better with that. Now, spacing. A number of things. One, all this stuff is fixed to the bottom, which is irritating. I'm missing a line on the side for the nav. What will become the nav. The nav is not fixed on the sidebar, and we're missing the education section, right? Which will be the education section. So education is going to go here, education, and I thought I made that capital E. Okay, education, and oh geez, that's irritating. Okay, education. Okay, there we go. And we're going to make that a component actually. Ideal Santo. Okay, what the frack? Hang on. Kill this. Yeah. Redo that. Okay, proper. All right. So let's go grab this next one. All right, so this component is this component that I'm going to build for this template. Expansion panels, footers. I should be like, oh, Daddy likes that. I need to do that for contact. Hang on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. All right. So we'll redo this with this. Anyway. So let's keep pushing. So I'm getting distracted by shiny things on the screen. So let me build out education. I know my gut is saying like you should build that one out from scratch. Okay, cool. So we can kind of go over the V4s and all that good jazz and classes and whatnot, and the data layer. Let's see. Let me see. What can I see? What can I see? What do I want to see? What shall I see? All right. Where is the? It's like a timeline thing. Was it feed timeline? Was that the thing? The timelines. Yeah. Okay, so so here's the thingy that I kind of want to build for story. Let's see. Story thingy. In multiple colors though. Is this the one that I use? I think this is the one. I think this is the one. I think. So here we would grab you. I mean, really, I could just grab the whole thing. I know I'm doing it like that, but paste. Pop you in here and grab this script thingy. And where's script? We got name, education. So let's see. Data. We just want to grab data. Yeah, just grabbing data. Copy, and we're going to plug that in after you. Plink. All right. Cool. Default view. I'm going to close that out the way. We're going to put you here. Educate projects, education, contact. Right. Import education. From components education. All right, and education. All right, cool. Let's move this over here. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, great, groovy. Now things show up here, but why is the width? Oh yeah, I changed the width somehow, right? But it was like, where did I change the width? Was the whole, wasn't it the whole page? Let's see, what do we do? Well, it wasn't the education file. That's not where the width was changed. So close that for now. Got to find out why this is acting cray-cray. Contacts is as contacts is, so we don't need that. Projects. Let's see, projects. What's the SAS on projects? Okay, so projects is cool as is. That's in proper place. We don't need projects. What about Vue? Is there some CSS modification that we did not have here? Nope, don't see anything there. All of that is as is as well. Okay, so we got default and index. Default and index. Aha, well, let's see. Index, we've got home links A. Let's see, I don't even think that's a thing. This one, that was not even called. Yeah, so that's not that. Margin right is okay. Huh. Default. What's happening with default? Yeah, let's see. All right, default. Where are you at, default? Okay, so this is where our CSS is jacked up. Yeah, bingo. Okay. This is where our CSS is jacked up. All right. So, max width. You know, let's turn you off. I think that might be a aha. Okay, so that will definitely expand. So this is on a separate layer. That's what's wait. Hit this. Oh yeah, one of these errors. We'll have to see what that's about in a second here. Let's grab this over here, over there, over there, over here. Let's see. Links that have not been wired up yet. A component that is not entirely in place yet. What are these messages you're sending me? Okay, yeah, it should be the console, man. Invalid component name. Component names should conform to valid custom element name in HTML5 spec. Education. Did you register the component correctly for recursive components? Make sure to provide the name option. Found it. Unknown custom element education. Did not like education. Components, education. Okay, wait. Are you sure that's yelling at me? No. Invalid component name about me. Okay. Aha. Alright, then be about them, brother. Just clear this. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. So let's close that. And let's see what the deal is with why this is sitting on the side over here like this. Let's double check this CSS down here. So we know we got that wide, but why is that in? Okay, so why is that not going from the? Why is the side? Why is the nav on the side not in the right place? Right. Navigation drawer. That's the navigation drawer, and he's on one side. Hang on, navigation drawer. Navigation drawer is here, and then the main layout is there. Permanent. Okay. Huh. Hang on. I think we've got a little detail that we forgot. Hang on. Wait, and then wait, what is app permanent app? There we go. So hang on, this was navigation drawer. Let's go back to navigation drawer. Navigation drawer. Oh, do I see drawers? Navigation drawers. Okay. Pair navigation drawers with the V list. Right. What are your props? Bottom drawer. Expand on hover. Like expand on click, you know. Images, mini variant, permanent float, right, temporary. Miscellaneous. Combined drawer. Script. Okay, wait, where did I get app from? Wait, go back. I said direct child of V app. Hang on. Navigation drawer component is what your users will utilize to navigate through the application. The navigation drawer is pre-configured to work with or without the router right out the box. For the purpose of display, some examples are wrapped in a vCard element. Within your application, you will generally place the navigation drawer as a direct child of V app. Let's see here. What's going on with this? Navigation drawer. VList. Where did that come from? Where did say an app come from? How did I know that? Or even permanent. Like where are the props for this? Props can be lowered. List can be lowered with a dense property. Flat nav. This can be even alternative nav styling that reduces the width, takes up as well as adding a border radius. Oh, interesting. Permanent. okay, there's nav, dense, right? And I've got dense nav. Where is the prop for app? Like, where does, or permanent for that matter, props dense, disabled, flat nav, rounded shaped subgroup, 3 lines, 2 lines, slots, action, da 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 da. Not clear on that. Not clear on that at all. Where did that come from? This, I find this, those are props for vlist. So where's navigation drawer? And where's the list of props for navigation drawer? Well, this should be the list of props for navigation drawer, right? But I just see that. Okay, API navigation drawer. Ah, there we go. Absolute app. Okay, that's slightly confusing. Okay, here we go. Designates the component as part of the application layout used for dynamically adjusting content sizing. Components using this prop should reside outside of the main component to function properly. You can find more information about layouts on the application page. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. So that's where that came from. All right, so now that's all sitting on the side. And what did I do to, well, all right, so now it's fixed. Now we have slidey stuff happening. But of course, nobody's able to click to anything, right? So let's fix that. So if I, let's see, this is default. If I take these and I add a URL feature to them, like this, if I say something like /URL hashtag about -me, and then I go into here and I say, let's see, where is the URL? Where is the about me going to show up in the link, right? List item link, yeah, there we go, right here. So title, so then this would be to item.url, right? Now I can send this to, oh, wait, am I in the right spot? Yeah, divider, dense nav, yeah, yep. Whatever the noise that is. And now I have, let's see, I'll scroll down here to contact, right? And then if I click on about me, yay, it goes to about me. Now contact, let's see if we can get contact working. We can get the other ones. I'm just going to Julia Child this part. Copy and grab that over here and let's paste. Woohoo! So same ones, except now we got projects, education and contact. Go ahead and load that. Okay, everybody reloads. Now I got about me and contact. Ooh, about me and contact, right? Yay! Because we can see that now the list item has a item.url, because this will receive a to make your link, to tell it which link, where to go to, right? That it is a link, and then here's where you take it to, right? So v for item and items, with a key on item. Actually, this looks a little complicated like this. I like to see it like this. V for item and items. Key, specific key being the title, because the title is always going to change. This is a link, and the link is going to take you to this location, right? You can read it like that. That makes kind of more sense to your brain. I think I have prettier installed on here or something, because it's going to automatically shift all that stuff over. Okay, so yay, contact, yay. Education, projects, right? Education, or contact me, and then education, or contact me and education. Is education linked to say education? Do I have education? Yeah, education. Oh, you know what? I don't think education has a name, because these are being wired to an URL endpoint that has a dash about me on it, right? So if I say like about, if I see ID about me, it's looking for an ID called about me. Does education have? Hang on. Did I put an ID? I don't see an ID. All right, we're in a section. Okay, where's section? Do I even have that right wrapped in a section? I don't have it wrapped in a section. Timeline. Do I? I think I want to put this here to keep it section. Section. Can I do this? Section dot education. Will that work? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to. I could probably put that in timeline. I'm not sure. Wait. No. Pop that open. Sorry. I shrunk the wrong one. All right. Forget all that. Just here. Come here. Snatch them and stick them. There we go. All right. So now. All right. So now that's in there. Now if I say about me and I say education. Oh. Education still doesn't have education. What the frack? Okay. About contact. Education. Okay. About me. Oh man. What's going on? Am I at the right one? I'm looking at the right one. Education. Why is education not working? What am I not hit? Oh, because I put that as a class. ID. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. So now education. There we go. Pop. Okay, there it is. All right, great. Projects. Okay, so all of these are the same. One of these is not like the others. One of these is not the same, right? And let me show you who that is and why that is. So we're going to get rid of about. We're going to get rid of education. We're going to go back to the default so we can see this one. Blog, right? Notice that blog doesn't have the hashtag in front of it, right? And that is because this one is going to be an actual endpoint to a new page, right? So when I say blog, now keep your eyeball here and notice the hashtag there. See the hashtag is still in front of about me and the hashtag is still in front of contact. That's because we're navigating on the individual page, right? But if I hit blog, you can kind of notice that at the bottom, unless my face is in the way. Well, you can't see it at the bottom because my face is in the way. But if I hit blog, keep your eye up here, hit blog, that's going to a new page which doesn't exist. And Gridsome is automatically configured with a 404 not found page. So we have to create this page, right? So now we're going to go on over to, I think pages actually, right? And the way you do that inside of this is you create a new directory. You're going to call that directory blog. And inside blog, you're going to create an index page. So we'll hit view and we'll say index. Woohoo! And let's see, that's going to be, oh, and look, the page automatically starts freaking out. I think it is. I think it's index, right? Yeah. So, yep. Now it's because there's no template existing. Well, okay, it does exist. All right. So I'm saying, what you screwed about? Blah 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 blah. Module error. Blah 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 blah. Errors compiling template. Component template requires a root element rather than just text. Okay, cool. So let's give you a root element. Here's some incantations about what it is that we're going to do. Some pseudocode. All right, let's not use my hand to select stuff. Let's use the mouse instead. Copy. And we're going to get over here and we're going to paste you in place here. All right, what we want on this page, pull in a list of gist titles from the date of publish, click on title, go to single gist page, display a single gist markdown as a formatted page. So this is the page that's where the new blog page is going to actually be sitting, right? This is where we're going to start playing around with GraphQL and all that goodness. But before we get into that, let's say h1 news in. Let's say news in. We'll call that. And there we go. News in. Wow. So now we've got how to create an actual page. You can just keep doing this, more pages and then more components, and the components do different things and pull data from all over the place to do whatever they need to do to show up on your site, right? Let me go back to the main page, and that's it. That's really basically it. So like the general basic futzing around inside of Gridsome to build out a real quick and dirty Vue site, right? You get multiple pages, navigation. Yeah, there you go. And next video, I'll go into like a kind of real basic like GraphQL tutorial on how to pull in data using GraphQL and Gridsome, and then how to like actually get that to display and all that good stuff, right? Which was a little difficult because there was a few spots that I got stuck on when I first worked it out. Okay, so that's it for Uncle Fonzo for this particular video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope some detail of this was useful in some kind of way. Shoot me a comment below so I get some idea of, is this beneficial? I don't know. Or what you'd like to see. What you like to see me build out, yeah? Right now, I'm just living on Planet JavaScript, specifically in the continents of Vue.js and React, right? So if you have some sort of request for seeing a demo of something built out or whatever, try to keep it within those two realms, right? All right, until next time, be seeing you.